Hello students, so we'll continue further with linear equations in two variables. Today we'll discuss about the equations which are not linear equations as they are given, but we can of course reduce them, we can convert them into linear equations in two variables and then solve them with elimination, substitution or cross multiplication as the way we want to, right? Or depending upon the instructions. So what we do here, if I put, let me take this as 1 and this as 2, so put 1 by x equal to a and 1 by y equal to b. So both the equations will reduce to, I'll have 1 by x. See, this part will be a now. So a by 2 plus b by 3 is equal to 2. Take the LCM to reduce it further. We'll get 3a plus 2b upon 6 is equal to 2. Further, that will give you 3a plus 2b is equal to 12. Let this be number 3 now. Now the second one, this was from 1. This was from 1 and now from 2. The second equation will reduce to a by 3 plus b by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. Implies 2a plus 3b upon 6 is equal to 13 by 6, which will further imply 2a plus 3b is equal to, if I cancel the 6 on both the sides, will be 13. Let this be number 4. We have to solve these 3 and 4 now. Straight away we can multiply this one say by 2 and this one by 3 and eliminate a, right? And subtract. So minus, minus and minus. So I'll have this one cancelled. 6a minus 6a. Here I'll get 4b minus 9b. So minus 5b is equal to 24 minus 39. Implies b is equal to minus 15 upon minus 5, that is 3. Then the second thing we have is going back from any one of these two. If I pick, say if I pick the third one only, so we have b, so 3a plus 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12. This implies 3a is equal to 12 minus 6, 6. This implies a is equal to 2. And from here it is further implied that 1 by 6 is equal, 1 by x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1 by 2. That is the required value. And this one will imply 1 by y equal to 3, which will further imply that y equal to 1 by 3. So these are the required values of x and y. We can do one more of this type. A similar question, if you see, we have 1 upon 3x plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y equal to 3 by 4. And the second one is 1 upon 2 into 3x plus y. But this part is still the same. If I substitute this as a in both the equations, I'll get one of the variables as a and here 1 upon 3x minus y as b. So what we can do is, let this be number 1, this be number 2. Put 1 upon 3x plus y equal to a and 1 upon 3x minus y equal to b. So we will have from 1 and 2 we'll get a plus b is equal to 3 by 4. Just to ease out the things further, we can cross multiply. So 4a plus 4b is equal to 3. Let this be equation 3. And a upon 2 minus b upon 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. I can cancel this 2 throughout and then cross multiply. So we'll get 4a minus 4b is equal to minus 1. Let this be number 4. Now this is an easier one at this stage. Simply straight away add them. You will have 4b minus 4b cancelled. So 8a is equal to 2. Implies a is equal to 1 by 4. That is one thing. And the second one, if I take 4 into 1 by 4, what I have done, I have taken from 3. From 3 plus 4b is equal to 3. So we'll have this cancelled. So 1 plus 4b is equal to 3. This implies 4b is equal to 2, implying b is equal to 1 by 2. Let this be number 5 and this be number 6. Now from 5 and 6 we go back to x and y. 5 and 6. Go back to x and y. We have 1 upon 3x plus y is equal to 1 by 4, implying further 3x plus y is equal to 4. And 1 upon 3x minus y is equal to 1 by 2, implying 3x minus y is equal to 2. Straight away add them, y will get eliminated. We'll have 6x is equal to 6, implying x is equal to 1. So this is one of the values, and 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4 minus 3, that is 1. So y equal to 1 is the other value. We do have some word problems also on the same concept. The most basic one and commonly asked is the upstream downstream questions. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. In 13 hours, it can go 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. Determine the speed of the stream and of that of the boat in still water. I hope students you understand the concept of upstream downstream already. I'll give you a brief idea. Basically, when we talk about the upstream speed is if the speed of the boat, we call that in the still water, right? The speed of the boat, which is basically just the speed of the boat, no contribution of water or stream. So speed of the boat in still water be x kilometers per hour, and the speed of the stream be y kilometers per hour. So what is upstream now? Upstream is going against the current. That means you are going in one direction, water is going in the opposite direction. So basically, if you are going this way, water is pushing you this way. You are going with kilometers per hour, and water is pushing you back by y kilometers per hour. So net speed of going further will be x minus y kilometers per hour. That we call as relative speed also. Right? So the upstream speed is equal to x minus y kilometers per hour. Similarly, now what is downstream? Now downstream speed is going with the current. I'll write down here, going with the current. Right? That means we are going this way with the speed of x kilometers per hour, and the water is also pushing you further with the speed of y kilometers per hour. So net relative speed, the resultant speed will be this time x plus y kilometers per hour, because the water is pushing you in the same direction. So the downstream speed is given by x plus y kilometers per hour. Right? Now we go further with the question. The question is a boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. That means we have a basic formula: speed is equal to distance upon time. Distance upon time. This is a basic formula which connects all these three, right? So I have the distance given to me, I have the speed given to me, and we have a combined time of upstream and downstream. So if I take, let t1 be the time for the first one, the upstream thing, whatever we have for the upstream, right? For upstream, we'll get T1 is equal to, you are going 30 kilometers at a speed of x minus y. So it should be 30 upon x minus y hours. And T2 should be the time for downstream. So we will have T2 should be equal to, the distance in downstream was 44 upon x plus y hours. This is the downstream time, the time the person took to come downstream. And we have the overall total time given to us. So if this is number 1 and this is number 2, from 1 and 2, we have 30 upon x minus y plus 44 upon x plus y is equal to 10 hours. Right? This is number 3. Then we have a second case also, that in 13 hours it can go 40 kilometers upstream. So what will be the time for 40 kilometers upstream? 40 upon x minus y plus 55 upon x plus y should be 13. So similarly, the second equation should be, we'll have 40 upon x minus y plus 55 upon x plus y is equal to 13. So we have got the same kinds of equations as we were doing in the previous two questions. These are the equations which are reducible to two linear equations. If I write it, put 1 upon x minus y as A and 1 upon x plus y as B. So my two equations will be 30A plus 44B is equal to 10 and 40A plus 55B is equal to 13. I can see that here in the first one I can cancel a 2 throughout. So if I take a 2 common, I'll have this as 15, this 22 and this 5. So overall this equation will reduce to 15a plus 22b is equal to 5. I'll take these two, let me mark them as 5 and 6, and I'll take these two to the next page. So let me adjust it a little. So this thing we have, now solve them, whatever method you want to use. So if I multiply, if I just look at eliminating b from here, this is 55, this is 22. If I multiply this by 2 and this by 5, we will get the b term eliminated, and of course by subtracting. So this will cancel out and we'll have 80a minus 75a is equal to 26 minus 25. This implies 5a is equal to 1, implying a is equal to 1 by 5. This is one value. Now going back, say from 6, we take 15 into 1 by 5 plus 22b is equal to 5. So we get this cancelled. So 22b is equal to 5 minus 3. B is equal to 2 upon 22, 1 by 11. So B equal to 1 by 11. Now going back to the assumption we took, we started with 1 upon x minus y as a and 1 upon x plus y as b. So 1 upon x minus y equal to a, so 1 by 5, further implying x minus y equal to 5. And 1 upon x plus y is equal to 1 by 11, implying x plus y is equal to 11. So we get this cancelled. 2x is equal to 16. X is equal to 8. This is the first value we get, and if x is equal to 8, this implies 8 plus y is equal to 11, so y is equal to 3. So the answer statement can be, so the speed of boat in still water is 8 kilometers per hour, and in this condition we have, and the speed of the stream will be speed of the stream is 3 kilometers per hour. This is what we wanted. So we'll go on a little more in with linear equations in the next class. Thank you. Thank you for watching, students. In case you have any queries, please get back to us on the given email ID. Thank you.